Sub up, like and hit the bell.
Las Vegas. Okay, let's go. Advance. What do we have here? 7 laps remaining.
How are we looking?
Yeah, we're looking strong, Callie. We can start to push now, so I want you to put some pressure on the Red Bulls, okay?
Leave it to me.
Coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres. You smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate.
Give me a second.
button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. go. Final lap. Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done.
Woo! Yes!
Well, Connor Sports will be overjoyed with that. They've outscored Red Bull today, which at this point in the season is crucial.
Yeah, I must confess, Crofty, I didn't think Connor Sport could continue to compete at this level, but they're really giving Red Bull a run for their money.
With just a couple of races left to come this season, things really couldn't be much closer. After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst that Connor Sport team. And they certainly deserve it.
Callie, a huge result today. You gained ground on both Red Bull drivers. So how does it feel to have taken such a crucial step in the title race?
I'm just so proud of the whole team. This result was a massive team effort from start to finish. The strategy, the car setup, everything came together perfectly today. And I'm just really pleased I was able to deliver on all the preparation that went into the race.
It's been a turbulent 12 months for Connor Sport. Casper Ackermann and Andre O'Connor both putting in stints as team principal. Now it's your brother, Devon Butler. How much is he bringing to the championship at this late stage?
Yeah, we've been working through some tough times together over the years, but we've worked through it now. And I can honestly say it's been really great to have him in charge these last few races. It feels really good to finally work together towards a goal that we can both passionately believe in.
And you and Aidan so close in the standings. So come on, has it put any strain on your relationship? Has it changed the atmosphere at Connor Sport in any way?
I mean, look, it's always going to be a bit weird working so closely with one of your biggest rivals. We're both incredibly competitive in different ways, and that's only going to increase when the points are this tight. But we're always pushing each other to be better and faster, and in the end, that benefits us both.
Okay, but one last question. It's the big one. Can Connor Sport win the title?
Absolutely, we can.
That's great. Thank you.
Well, W for Kelly. Who can that be then? Oh, Devon.
Dev?
Cal, I just saw your interview, and
And...
just thanks, I guess, you know. And I agree, it is nice to work together for a change.
yeah, well, beats the arguments any day.
Yeah. Anyway, have you seen the news?
What news?
The Butler Global trouble's gone public. Story just came out during the race.
What? I thought you said that couldn't happen.
Yeah, these things have a way of getting out.
How are you handling it? What's going on?
Me and Andreo have it under control. It's okay. I'm just gonna have to try and no comment my way through the paddock for the rest of the day.
And what happens now? I mean, what does this mean?
You know what it means, Cal. Remember?
No one can argue with first place.
Exactly. See you at the debrief.
On my way.
That's Callie's mom, Casper, Andreo, and Devon. Well, I might as well go to the next chapter then. Abu Dhabi. We finished all chapters. Interesting. Let's go see. But there's a surprise.
Is it true Callie and Aidan bought your ticket to Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, they really wanted me to be there. I mean, how could I refuse?
Oh, look.
Casper! Heard you were around.
Sorry, I know I'm not supposed to be here.
Hey, can I run something by you? Here, get over here. Take a look at these numbers. Team order.
Team order,
Yeah.
Okay, what am I looking at?
Bit of a gamble.
Well, you're not going to beat Red Bull by copying them.
Thank you, Casper.
Yeah. Could work.
Listen, Casper,
You don't have to apologize.
I wasn't thinking straight, you know?
I know.
I was under a lot of pressure. Business, Butler Global, Dad, Callie, I didn't know what to do. It felt like I was getting everything wrong. Yeah.
It hasn't been easy for you. It's okay.
Can't do this now. Got a championship to win.
That you do?
Right. Team meeting, 6 minutes. I want you there.
No.
Yeah. Be good for the drivers. 6 minutes, team order.
How could he refuse?
Could you take a look at this for us?
That's entertainment. Let me see. I'm gonna read this in my head. Well, what? Why didn't you answer that? Who's that? Oh, Kelly.
All right, sis, how you feeling?
Yeah, ready, I think. It's in my hands, so I feel good.
Good. You got this. Look, I know this season's been tough sometimes. You've had to be patient. I understand that. But I'm just glad we finally got you a proper car now. Just try not to put it in the wall, yeah?
Don't do a Devon at Hockenheim, you mean? Yes, I remember.
I'm still
Hockenheim?
convinced that was a puncher, but anyway, listen. You're a great driver, Cal. You're a great driver. I'm proud of you. I know Dad would be proud of you too.
Thanks, Dev. We've come out okay. Wait. This isn't one of your weird, backwards motivational talks, is it?
No. You don't need them anymore. Go well. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Okay. Well, here we go. Oh.
Hi, Mum.
Hi, Devon. How are you doing?
Yeah,
The mother.
Thanks. How are you?
What?
I'm okay, thanks. Yeah. I was calling... Well, I thought I'd say good luck. Don't know you don't believe in luck.
Thanks.
And, yeah. Well, I'll let you go.
Mum, it's, nice to hear from you. Everything's been a bit weird lately, you know?
I think it will be for a while. You know? It's good to hear your voice. I'm always here for you, Devon. Always.
Thanks. That's really nice. I'm pretty busy, you know, but, you can call me again sometime, if you'd like.
Okay. I will. I'll hold you to that. I just wanted to say I'm so proud of you. And, yeah, have a good race. Look after Callie for me.
Yes, she'll be okay. Bye, Mum.
Alright, I'm all caught up, and now let's go to the race.
So, newest team on the grid is pushing for the title. No one saw that coming a couple of seasons ago. When Connor Sport was a midfield team, Aiden Jackson was just full of potential. Remember that, mate?
Yeah.
No potential anymore. You're in contention for the drivers. And I really can't believe I'm saying this. So is my little sis. Proud of you, sis. And I know somewhere in the big corporation in the sky, so is Dad. Yeah, he always was, you know. Even though the only way he could express it was by secretly bankrupting his own company. But hey, nobody's perfect, right? Casper, final words?
Just, remember everything I taught you.
What was that exactly?
Kind of hoping you could tell me.
Hey, Cass.
Yeah.
Who do you think's taking home the drivers?
Oh, well, my money is on, Verstappen.
Oi!
Andrea.
It's been an honor. Whatever happens, thank you all for making Connor Sports such a force.
Right, we've got a job to do, people. Finish the race quicker than Red Bull. Simple, right? Just get the fastest time. It's a funny thing, time. Every moment of every race, you're either losing it or you're gaining it. And every driver on the track, every team on the pit wall's doing the same. They're all looking for time, looking for milliseconds. Truth is, those milliseconds are everywhere. They're in every break, every turn, every pit, every shift. We win this race today, 1 millisecond at a time. We gain one, then we gain another, and we don't stop. We keep pushing. We look for the smallest possible moments and we claim every second available to us out there, because when you add them all up, those milliseconds, those moments, those are the difference between the team that had a really good season and the team that made history. So we're gonna do this or what?
Yeah.
Yeah!
You mentored Aiden and Callie.
Mm-hmm.
Who deserved the title more?
Well, they're both incredible drivers. You know, on one hand, you have Aiden. I know we didn't get off on the right foot the first time we met, but he actually ended up becoming the best friend I ever made in this sport. And then there's Callie. She was on the way up when I left F1 the first time. She was just pure potential. Now, I knew from the very first time I saw her drive that she was going to be a big deal. And I just remember thinking before that final race that for one of them to win, the other one would have to lose. I guess that's sports. But to get back to your question, who deserved it most? You'll have to ask someone else.
Right. Here we go with the grand finale.
Here in Abu Dhabi, it's Max Verstappen out in front, with Charles Leclerc in second, followed by Liam Lawson and Callie Mayer just behind, looking to break into the top three.
Well, as things currently stand, Red Bull comfortably top the standings, Verstappen crowned world champion, but we're a long way from the end.
Well, we are that, but Connor Sport not doing enough to claim that top spot. Mayer's doing well. Jackson, though, has a lot of places to make up if he wants to contribute.
Okay, we need to start moving up now, Aiden. Where's Callie? Right, she's currently in fourth. Let's close the gap between you both. Let's go. Copy. I'm on it. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.5 seconds. the race so far?
Separate the top three. This is a cracking end to this race, and it could still be anybody's as Leclerc into turn one goes down the inside and hits Verstappen. Liam Lawson runs wide. Callie Mayer is up into first.
I was all a little bit too late, all a bit too overly aggressive from Leclerc there, and it's clearly backfired. It looks like that's the end of his race.
And what it means is this woman, Callie Mayer, could be crowned world champion. But I get the sense that this race isn't over yet.
What happened? Yeah, Callie's now in P1. Repeat, Callie is in first place. Copy. Lawson and Verstappen are our priority now. Worry about Callie later. Leave it to me. Places ahead of you now. 13 seconds separate you now. Seconds separate you. Seconds separate you. Okay, Callie's a couple of places up on you, and that's a 6-second gap. There are 4 seconds between you. you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second.
believe it. It's Aiden Jackson who clinches first place here in Abu Dhabi and becomes champion of the world. Callie Mayer comes home in second. What a brilliant effort, but she'll be heartbroken to have come so close.
W.
Meanwhile, on the pit wall, massive celebrations for Connor Sport. The driver and constructor championships are theirs. And what a celebration with some familiar faces grinning from ear to ear. It's Jackson, though, hero of the day, and I get the feeling he's just getting started. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, winner of the Drivers' Championship. At the pinnacle of his career, it's Aiden Jackson.
W.
Whose idea was it to sneak onto the podium?
Andreo's, yeah.
So Devon says it was your idea to gate crash the podium.
And you believe him?
You went along with it, Casper.
Devon said he'd pay the fines. And it was fun.
Were you happy for Aiden?
Don't ask me that.
Why not?
Because I wanted to win. More than anything. And I will always be gutted that I didn't.
Aiden, F1 Drivers' Champion 2025. How does that feel?
It's the greatest feeling in the world.
When you first started the team, did you ever think Connor Sport would win the championship?
No. Don't get me wrong, I thought we could compete. I thought we could win races, but I don't think I ever considered that Connor Sport would win the whole thing. But we did, didn't we?
Are you tempted to come back, Casper?
No. I mean, I'm grateful for everything the sport has given me. But I'm going back home to be a husband and a dad.
And you're happy with that decision?
I am.
What do you think was the key to Connor Sport's success?
Is that a trick question? Me? Obviously.
Sir. We finished it at long last. Chat. Even if nobody's watching. But we finished the whole thing. In memory of Pete Samara. Whatever. Memory of Eddie Jordan. Wonder who are those people. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look it up. Oh. Right after. When was the Chinese Grand Prix? He died 3 days before the Chinese Grand Prix, which is Eddie Jordan. Let's see. I almost completed everything. Like, ugh. But that isn't over yet. That's it. Want to do?
It's the fastest track on the calendar. The grandstands are awash with Ferrari red. It's time for practice here in Monza. Welcome along.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
We've got 26 seconds.
Lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out. Full wet seems to be the fastest tyre for now.
Girl. Well, I don't know. Nobody even liked it. I was like, wow.
Well, hello and welcome to Montreal.
Okay, mate. Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, this is a great circuit that I know you love, and I don't want all of the good work around the entire lap to be undone at that final chicane. I want you to become a champion, not end up in the Wall of Champions. There are a few cars out on track. Perhaps we should get out there before it gets too busy. I know the team back at the factory have put in a lot of hours getting the car ready for you this weekend, so let's repay them with a really strong performance.
I know, Mark. Oh, looks like him is going out. I'm doing a flying lap. Up. Who was that in the... That's Liam. I don't know why he did that, but it's not right. I'm actually gonna go with my Haas livery. Can't. We're going with Ollie Behrman.
Radio check, radio check.
Yeah, copy, radio check.
Duro, my... Oh my god, my setup is lost. Oh no no no. Come on.
It's so tempting to take a lot of curb to shorten that final chicane, but I wouldn't risk it if I were you. Many of the best have put it in the Wall of Champions over the years, trying just that. Just take a nice clean line and mind the traction on the exit. Okay, so a quick note about tyres. Just bear in mind that we have to return the 2 most worn sets at the end of this session. They're gone forever at that point, so be careful how and when you use them. And don't waste any sets that you might need later on. Okay, there are only a few cars out on track. We should consider getting out there.
I'm trying to set up. I'm doing the setup right now, Mark, but I will get going in a second.
Find yourself getting understeer, then you're not getting enough grip from the front tyres. It could mean the car isn't being allowed to lean on the tyre, possibly caused by a front suspension that's too stiff, or maybe the front wing isn't producing enough downforce.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them. Oof. Let's just look at that. That's Piastri, Antonelli. Piastri, Antonelli doing. He wasn't supposed to be here. Doing
wasn't supposed to be here. Colin Pinto was supposed to be here. We got Leclerc. Well, I guess. No. Oh, George. Actually, oh, I had to. Well, guys, it's 12:44. Happening anything? I'm not gonna like. Come on. No. Whoa. Goodbye.